Okay, rightio. Welcome to Tuesday morning meditation here from Armidale Spiritual Wellbeing Centre. Looking out, it's so very green from all the steady rain we've been getting in this season. There's a couple of magpies, seem to be doing quite well, having their morning feed. There's a couple of us in the room. So I invite you to begin to relax. Begin to relax and find a measure of peace in the next few minutes. So find a comfortable position in which you can relax. You may be laying down, you may be sitting up. For those in the Western economies, the people who are here, the energy of these places is about being comfortable in meditation. It's not so much about the postures from the East. Use them if you wish. Only for many this will not enhance the meditation to any great degree. Our meditations are about a slightly mental exploration, gaining control of the mental body, using the lower mind, the higher mind, to slowly become more and more the executive over your vessel, your earthly vehicle. In previous incarnations, we have worked hard on the heart, and we don't lose that. We don't lose the heart, only our mind becomes important because there's an important structure that we build through life, through experience, through meditation, called the Antakarana. And it's the bridge between the lower mind and the higher mind. It allows us to gain access to the spiritual triad, which is essentially those dimensions, those higher dimensions of our own being, which can be labeled the soul, or are the dimensions upon which our soul is active and exists. So breathe and relax. Do this with love for yourself, for all. Love is the substantial keynote of this solar system. It is the ray upon which our solar being is incarnate. So all that we are is at the highest level an expression of love. And it is our task to express that love through our lower self, through our personality, so through our mind, through our emotional body, through our physical body, and through that coordinated earthly vehicle called the personality, which eventually governs the mental, the emotional, the physical. So our journey is one of increasing expression of love on all these dimensions that we are. So breathe and relax. It is a loving thing to allow your body, its emotional and mental aspects and physical aspects, to relax and renew, rejuvenate. There's one thing to do this during sleep. It is another thing to do this consciously. It brings a different quality to our existence. So allow your breath to slow down to that rate that feels relaxing. Allow your emotions to become calm and your mind to become still. And so we create a moment of rest. And then after the meditation, we will move into motion again. And then later on, we will rest. And so we move into the theme of this meditation, motion and rest. So Father, Mother, God, creator of all things, we are an expression of your second ray beingness, the ray of love, wisdom. We are a small part of that which you are manifest here on this earth. So we are a part of the manifestation of this earth, which is another great life in itself, another aspect of all that you are. So we ask for blessings on this meditation. And we welcome all the love, wisdom that can be poured forth into this moment. And we gratefully accept all that you may consciously or subconsciously direct towards us through the myriad of mechanisms, including the hierarchy, including the angelic realm. And we are grateful So we welcome those beings of the light from all the places, all the times, all the dimensions, and all the realms. Those beings of the light that may choose to consider this meditation, may choose to be considering us as individuated beings, and may have more or less association with our journey, and we may have more or less association with theirs. Understanding that the more we evolve, the more we become a part of the work of the higher beings, those of the hierarchy, those that are committed to the furthering, the externalization of the plan of the Divine One within whom we exist. So we welcome these beings of the light. And we welcome any sense, any recognition within our being that they are around, that they are contemplating us, that they may be making some effort to impress upon us an idea or some level of support or healing or love. So we are in gratitude once more. So contemplate motion and rest. And contemplate the value of doing these things with awareness and by being completely present in the moment. Contemplate that our existence, all of existence, is cyclic in nature. Periods of motion or growth or effectiveness on some plane, maybe the physical plane, maybe emotional, mental, spiritual. And then periods of rest, for it is our task to evolve and condition our earthly vehicle for greater capacity, for greater effectiveness. Contemplate all this. Is governed by those great laws of rhythm, of cyclicness, the ebbs and flows, the growth, the rest. And that these constitute cycles of change in what we will experience. The energies wax and wane. If we are aware, we will notice when the energies are good, when we are effective, seem to get more done, or we grow more, or we understand and grasp higher principles and ideals more easily. And if we are aware, we will notice those periods when after a period of motion, we seem to have a period where the understandings, the experiences, the analysis, the contemplations, thoughts that were a part of the motion sort themselves out and settle within our being. And from that moment forward, we are a slightly different being. We are, most likely, operating on a higher quality, which equates to this idea of higher vibration. Higher quality expression will be closer to unconditional love, will be closer to non-judgment, will be closer to inclusiveness, will be closer to fearlessness. These things adjust our vibration. And this happens by our body, our earthly vehicle, relinquishing energies on lower dimensions and replaces them with energies on higher dimensions. There are 7 subplanes within the physical dimension. There are 7 subplanes within the emotional dimension. There are 7 subplanes within the mental dimension that constitute our earthly vehicle. Slowly on our long journey, we substitute higher quality matter for the denser, lower vibration matter. This makes subtle adjustments to our vibration and our way of being. Whether we are light or whether we are heavy in our movement and motion through our daily activities. So the periods of rest are when these energies are sorting out and finding their place. And our body is adjusting to the change. And it's good to do this without more motion. It's good to do this knowing that this period of rest is highly valuable. And not to be at all concerned about if suddenly the universe seems to stop moving for us. This is fine. It may be that we have undergone a positive experience in our evolutionary journey. It may be that we have stagnated as well. A rest could be stagnation. Stagnation and rest are 2 different things. Stagnation is a stuckness because we are not benefiting from the motion. The activities that we are undertaking are not providing that which is of high quality and useful for our evolution. And thereby we stagnate. We become weary and we stagnate. If we are doing this journey with awareness, we will notice this and we will make adjustments. The better side of this period of non-motion is rest and assimilation of the ideas, the thoughts, the energies, the new ways of seeing things. This assimilation is most valuable and occurs in these periods of rest. So if we are in a period of rest, relax. Don't be concerned that there is less activity, less motion, less movement. This is how we grow. This is how we evolve. If we try to stay in constant motion and movement, we can get in our own way. Concern over anything, worry, anxiety, most likely reduces our vibration, lowers our vibration. And what we are looking for is a higher quality experience that can come through all manner of daily experience, which may be good, may be bad, may be jarring, might be conflict, may be loving. Look for the opportunity for growth and understanding during the period of emotion. Approach it with a positivity, hopefulness, sense of discovery. Every experience is a new one. Sometimes we repeat patterns, and when we're in a pattern, each experience can be very similar to the last, but what will be happening is that there will be a slowly revealing realization that we are in a pattern, in a rut, stuck in our activities, doing things that are not creating the benefits within the rest period, I mean. So contemplate that, being aware that these cycles exist within this overall trajectory and purpose in our life, whereby we are trying to become a more complete human being. This may be a simple thing, maybe a complex thing. Everybody has a purpose. It may be very personal. Maybe it has something to do with what we do in the community. It may be spiritual, it may not be spiritual. We all have a purpose, and that is to become a more complete human being. There may be lives when karmically we are seemingly not moving forward. On the physical plane, we may be limited in what we can do and how we can do it. Only it may be that we are doing exactly what we are karmically being asked to do. And this will constitute movement forward. For the majority, we have freedom of choice, personal will. So we are able to create our experience to some degree. We are able to approach it with a loving heart, if we so choose. Motion and rest, just like the seasons, just like the night and day, just like the cycle of incarnation and not incarnation. This cyclic nature of movement is life. It is the underlying nature of existence. It is healthy and good for us to embrace all parts of the cycle. And apply love and understanding and wisdom in as many moments as we can. Do our best in the difficult times and be aware as often as we can in the others. And spend the rest period forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, trying to in some way understand what was it that I learnt from this past experience of motion and activity. Have I squeezed the juice from the fruit of this experience? Got the full measure of benefit? As we move out of meditation, look to love, understand the nature of existence. and that we have purpose, and our purpose will unfold cyclically. Motion, then rest. Motion, then rest. Love yourself, love everybody else. Find your true nature within this cyclic dance. So I thank those entities and beings of the light that support our meditations and that contribute in a most beautiful and beneficial way to this experience. Take some time to come out of meditation, bringing with you the benefits of awareness, presence, wisdom. So Father, Mother God, creator of all things, we thank you for the opportunity to meditate today. We honour the divine in all. Thank you.